Hi everyone and welcome back to English Lessons with inlingua Vancouver. I'm Tash and today I'm going to talk to you about prepositions of movement. So, prepositions are those small, annoying words we use all the time in English, usually to link like objects and nouns and verbs together. Okay? So we're going to look at some of the words that describe movement, and I've drawn some beautiful pictures, but I'm also going to use my convenient cardboard pole and pen to show you some of these prepositions. So, the first one we have here is over. Nice and easy. The pen goes over the cardboard tube. You can see in my picture, over, to go up and over. The next one we're going to look at here is around. You see my box, and the arrow goes whee, almost in a circle. So the pen is moving around the tube. The moon moves around the earth. Into. Okay, there's actually two little words there that are together. Into is a preposition of movement, whereas in by itself is a preposition of place, location. We are looking at movement, so we're going to look at into. I put the pen into the cardboard tube. And the next one, if you cast your eyes down, is out of. So, into and out of. Up here we have two prepositions. One is a little bit more complicated than the other, but they do have the same meaning. Sometimes we say down from, sometimes we say off. You might hear a mother shouting at her child, "Get off that swing!" Okay, she means get down from. So the child is on and then moves off or down from the item. Next one we have is my favorite preposition, because look what I get to do. Through. The pen went through the cardboard tube. Through usually implies from one end, camera assistant, from one end to the other of something. We use through for tunnels, for example. We say go through the doorway. Sometimes through can be a little confusing because we also say to get through something. If we get through some work or a job, then it means we are trying really hard to go from one side, I'll catch it this time, to the other side. But it doesn't have to be a physical item. It can also be an idea, like work. To go through. It's my lovely picture. See, this is the tube and this is the pen. So, for this next picture, I actually had a brilliant idea and had to stop the camera so I could change my pictures round, because these two are a bit of a pair. So, the first one, like I mentioned, was away from. So, away from implies that we are leaving something behind. For example, I walk away from the board. Okay. Now I walk away from the camera. Gives direction to my movement. And the opposite of away from is toward. Sometimes you will see this word with an S, towards. It's the same word, same meaning. One is British, with an S is British English, without is American English. We use it the same forward, forwards, upward, upwards, toward, towards. Is this W-A-R-D, sometimes takes an S if you want to be very British, like the Queen. Away from the board, toward the camera. Away from the camera, toward the board. Direction to my movement. Up next, we have past. Past can be a little bit confusing for some people. It is direction, and we start at one side and we go just past it. It means keep going. You have an object, for example, this cardboard pen, cardboard tube. The pen is going to walk along, and go past the cardboard tube. Okay, so this is not the destination. It is just some information. We use it a lot to give directions. For example, oh, the bank is past the supermarket. Here's the supermarket. Here's the bank. Okay, we had to go past the supermarket to get to the bank. Next up, we've got some pictures of stairs, which should be nice and easy for you. So we have up and down. So we use this for movement. Like upstairs, we also use it for elevators, for example. Go down and go up. I hope that looked good because I was excited about doing the elevator on camera. We go up and we go down, so they're a matching pair. And the last one, onto. So we are off and then boom, we are onto something. So you can jump onto a box or a table, jump onto a chair, something like that. The pen goes onto the tube. Oops. Remember, we are describing the movement, not the position. So this is onto, then the position, I'm going to drop it again, is just on. Now it's off. And that's all from me. Why don't you write me some sentences trying to use these prepositions of movement? If you have an animal, animals are really good as topics for describing their movement. The cat went through the door, for example. The cat got onto the sofa. So you can leave some comments for me below and someone will get back to you. Please subscribe to our channel for more English lessons and I'll see you next time.